Turning now to our nation's capital, where in just a few hours, inauguration ceremonies will begin.
Donald John Trump will once again be sworn in for his second term as the 47th president of the United States. A live look from the U.S. Capitol, where the ceremony will begin at 11:30 this morning, with his swearing in taking place at noon. Now, rather than holding the key inaugural events outside, President-elect Donald Trump will take the oath of office and deliver his address inside the building's historic rotunda. For the four other living presidents, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and President Biden, all expected to attend today's ceremonies, along with Vice President Kamala Harris. Tens of thousands of spectators hoping to either score a highly coveted ticket inside the Capitol Rotunda or at the Capital One Arena or Trump's inaugural parade.
And now to the inauguration of Donald Trump. The president-elect is promising the largest deportation effort in American history as soon as he takes office again.
Joining us now live from Washington, D.C. to talk about those concerns is Kristine Johnson. Kristine, good morning.
Good morning once again. You know, I met an assemblyman from the South Brooklyn area. His name is Lester Chang, and he represents the 49th district, the Chinese community there. And he told me that when he was talking to his constituents before the election, he saw a shift, and many of them were in support of President Trump. And it was really one simple reason. They liked his business acumen.
Get Trump right now, okay? For our community in China, he's a billionaire, a successful businessman. They look up to that kind of person. Just like Elon Musk, they look up to him because he built from nothing to something. Okay, so that's what they believe in success. Okay, and that's why a lot of my community, in the Asian community, are self-made, either millionaire or self-made by themselves.
So here's what's shocking, Chris and Mary. Many of the people that he represents in the South Brooklyn area are actually illegal immigrants. And when I said to him, listen, you know, there's going to be an executive order and a mass deportation order, don't they fear that? And he said, well, yes, they do, but not immediately, because it's been widely reported that it's going to be the most dangerous of the dangerous criminals that will be deported first. So they will have that first phase. And as of right now, he says that the people in his district don't have that fear that they will be immediately threatened to be deported from their homes. But they also saw their quality of life, they say, decline during the past 4 years with the mass population of immigrants that came into the New York City area. They felt as though that they didn't feel safe anymore in their neighborhood. And for those reasons, they were in favor of voting for President Trump in this latest election.
And Kristine, we're expecting that policy shift to be announced as early as today, in the next few hours.
Absolutely, we certainly are. But you know, it's one of those things where we'll have to see what the next phase looks like, right? So the first phase, they say that they're going to target the most dangerous criminals. ICE will move into cities. It's been widely reported that they will target Chicago first. And then what that next phase looks like, we just don't know yet, and we'll have to wait and see.
All right, Kristine Johnson live for us in Washington, D.C. this morning. And Kristine, we will check back in with you shortly. Thank you so much. All right, at a massive rally last night, President Trump talked about some of his other priorities on day one. Among them, possible action regarding those convicted for taking part in the January 6, 2021 assault on the U.S. Capitol. He's also vowing to take action on so-called wokeness within the U.S. military and other defense-related issues.
My administration will take immediate and decisive action to confront every single problem America faces and put our nation back on the path to success and greatness. Within hours of taking office, I will sign dozens of executive orders, close to 100 to be exact, many of which I will be describing in my address tomorrow. We will not waste a single moment in delivering on our promises to the people.
Trump also says he intends to make public the remaining unreleased records related to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr.
Sources tell CBS News Vivek Ramaswamy is expected to announce a run for Ohio governor. Stepping away from Donald Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, Ramaswamy has been chosen along with entrepreneur Elon Musk to lead the new department. There's reportedly friction between the two men. Ramaswamy is expected to make the announcement by the end of this month.
A new CBS News poll finds that most Americans are looking favorably towards a Trump presidency. 60% of Americans say they're optimistic about the next 4 years with Donald Trump, compared to 40% who feel pessimistic. That's supported by Americans' views on the economy. 52% of Americans have expectations for a good economy in 2025. That's higher than the economy's current rating of 38%.
Stay with CBS News New York as we cover President Trump's second inauguration. We will bring you CBS News special coverage of the ceremonies. That's right here, beginning at 9 a.m.